Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday morning. We're here with another morning chat. And what do I want to talk about? Well, I kind of want to revisit horse playing a little bit and more to the point of people taking shortcuts. We have in certain areas, anytime that we're doing anything that could be potentially lethal or pose a great deal of damage, there's rules and regulations. Now, yes, I know some of the rules and regulations are way overdone, right? But, I would like to at least imagine that for the most part, they're there for safety. And you can take things that most people do, like driving, right? How many rules and regulations are there on the road to keep people safe? And, the whole point of the, not taking shortcuts is because when you have those there that are participating in the activity and they're following the rules, the person that takes the shortcut usually causes the accident. But that goes the same way whenever we're maybe in construction and using things like power tools and things like that. You want to speed up and you want to take the shortcut, maybe bye-bye to a digit or two. There's a lot when it comes to various activities. And one of the things that we need to try and make sure that we have a good habit of is to remember safety during SHTF, because trying to take those shortcuts, oh, I've been doing this for 10 years, I know what I'm doing. All it takes is that one time, and now you have a personal SHTF, right? You went 20, 30, 50 years of your life with all of your fingers, and suddenly you are running to the emergency room trying to save that finger. And if not, now you have to relearn how to do various things without a finger or two, or without maybe a whole hand or a foot or anything along those lines, right? I mean, when we're talking about chainsaws or anything that is something that could potentially be lethal or be very, very dangerous, we need to take a step back and go over the protocol, right? Go ahead and inspect that tool. Take your time. Step back and plan it. If I'm going to use a chainsaw on this tree, let's look around. Let's make sure everybody is, back and safe. Where do I plan on getting this tree to fall? Is there anything around? Do I have the protection that I can be wearing? The PPE for your hearing, for your eyes, gloves, chaps, anything along those lines that will help you in case something is to go wrong. Because just because you do everything right doesn't mean that there isn't something else that will go wrong, something that might be unforeseen, or, the chain may just suddenly snap, or the gust of wind may push the tree back and pinch the chain, and you might get, some sort of kickback or all sorts of different other things, right? So I want to make this video so that way, yes, sometimes, these safety meetings or doing things by the book, it might be time consuming. It might be annoying. It might be, whatever. But there is no emergency room in SHTF. Okay. We got to remember that. And even if you have, a surgeon on your mag, that's a lot of time. That's a lot of supplies, meds, taking a man off of a post and things like that. You don't want that man down and all of a sudden a bunch of your supplies and things like that go up because somebody did something dumb, right? We want to try and prevent that, mitigate, and take the chance of personal injury or injury to somebody else as close to zero as possible. So do all the stuff, right? Plan it. You're a prepper anyway. So prepare for the things that you're going to do. When you go to do repairs on something, or when you go out to hike or to do, most of anything, take a second and glance around for anything that might pose a threat or any sort of danger to yourself or others. It only takes a moment or two usually, uh, but it can really help you out. It's one of those that, maybe even through the course of the day, maybe stop and reanalyze, right? I'm out here gardening and man, it's a little hotter than what I expected. Maybe I need to do something to put on a sun hat, or let's take a break and get in the shade for a little while, or something along those lines. Sometimes it's a good thing to stop and reassess and check on others, right? Maybe they don't have the same mindset as you. And in an SHTF situation, we are all each other's responsibility. Somebody may be, bullheaded and they're going to get the job done regardless. And it can put themselves at risk. And sometimes it takes us to walk over and tap them on the shoulder like, hey, man, let's go take a break, right? So just something I wanted to kick out there for you guys. Just a little bit of a topic. I know sometimes things just have to get done, but that getting something done now versus getting something done a little, later or a little behind schedule, you have to do your own risk assessment. So, but I hope you guys have a great day, amazing day, a blessed day. Stay tuned because there's more information to come. And with that, remain united because we're all prepping in this together.